Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the Fremantle Community Bank Oval. This is the round 11 match between South Fremantle and Box Hill. The middle stretch of the season invariably sorts the wheat from the chaff. Who will elevate themselves and who will sink under pressure? The players are ready to charge onto the ground. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
G'day, Hutto. I've tipped the Dogs. I think they're a better side than many have given them credit for. And if they can take the game on and give their forwards enough supply, they're every chance.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss. It's third against sixth, and both teams have plenty to prove. A great game in prospect as we get underway. Free wins the first ruck contest. O'Hare. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Ramsden looking for territory. They're playing for keeps. We will do it all again.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Free palms it down. Florenka. O'Hare. Bourne honours the lead. Clever kick. Ryan had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Good work rate. Can he hit a target? Horner with a chance to run. Probing ball. Morrison has found some space. Seizes the moment. Picking their way through. McGuinness uses the body well. Morrison, and the kick inside 50 lets them down. The Dogs are out of trouble. Normally delivers. They've opened them up here. Bleckenden takes the hand pass. Drage. Florenka. He's so good in close. Advantage paid. Who's at home? A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. McGuinness. All on his own. McDonald. Ryan. McCabe. In some space on the wing. Doesn't often waste it. DeClassy. Dangerous to leave on his own. Delivers a long ball. Rayson wins it back. Great mark. Careful with the kick. They could almost have raffled it. Bleckenden closed him down. The umpire will have it. Good ruck work. Parker, sweeping handball. Florenka, what can he do with it? Not on my watch, he says. No leniency from the umpire there.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Drage bangs it long. And inside 50 goes begging. He might have thought about the corridor. Quality delivery by foot. What's he got on offer? McDonald, terrific tackle. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Ramsden punches it out of the ruck. Dalton, he ran into a brick wall. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Ramsden, the winner there. Dalton, Anderson, running in support. Something has to give soon.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Parker navigated the traffic. O'Hare, Florenka. Some indirect ball movement here. Winder, that's good work rate. Graham has it within range. Free, puts his teammate under the pump. Harvey, it's not a fair fight. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. The two big men do battle. Perez charges onto it. Dangerous place to turn it over. Squeezes the kick. Terrific forward pressure. He's kicked it the wrong way. Is this their chance? That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call. Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Looking for a quick transition. Umraz.
Working hard and being rewarded. Dalton. Good hands. Greaves can run with the footy.
That's a well-placed kick.
Well played.
Tidy ball.
Who's front and centre? Graham thought his way through it. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Harvey on a lead. He's wrapped up. Kicks to space. Manages to find a teammate. They'll bide their time. McDonald. He's been busy so far. This is good ball movement. Takes the logical option. Greaves, normally creative, wanting to get on with the job. Who was he aiming for? Carbone. He's under close attention.
Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Free, showing his skills. Florenka, Parker, Bourne.
Taken to ground.
Rinse and repeat. Punch clear. Parker out of the congestion. Florenka.
He's copped some of his own medicine.
Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Free with a deft tap. Parker. Florenka.
Good, tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Florenka. Parker leading from the front. The Hawks have denied them the corridor. McCabe has it now on centre wing. Penetrating ball. Byron is there to save the day. That's skillful. Florenka works hard to present. Sachs.
Neat little worm burner.
Jones
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Ramsden wins the hit out. Anderson. Greaves.
I felt that one from here. They're tackling with venom today.
Free, looking for territory. O'Hare. He's gone. Dealt with the pressure. McDonald. Harassed into an error. Brown.
That's commitment to the cause. We're still waiting for the first goal of the match.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
O'Hare. Got to get it forward now. Good tackle. No fluency for either side yet. Free, looking for territory.
The Dogs probably feel like they haven't been fully rewarded for how much ball they're winning. They've been very good in close early.
Free, wins it down. He's run into trouble.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Free, showing his skills. O'Hare. Florenka. Can he force his way through?
The Hawks have got to start roving to the opposition ruckman because he's dominant.
The umpire says he had no prior. Free, got his palm to it. Florenka gathers.
I'm not sure he wanted it. They're tackling with great intent.
The Dogs are already right on top in contested ball. They don't often lose when they win that stat.
Anderson met solidly.
Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it.
Ramsden smashes it out of there. Anderson.
The Hawks have got to start lowering their eyes and hitting short targets. They've turned the ball over far too much.
Free, palms it down. O'Hare. The midfield battle's so important. Good thinking and good execution too. McCabe finds himself unattended. Key contest coming up. Strong with a terrific mark deep in defence. Free. Can he impose himself on the match? Bleckenden working hard and presenting well. Sachs manages to get off a handball. Pearson. Florenka.
They have absolutely spifflicated him. No way through there, and they'll reset.
Free. Punches it out of the ruck. O'Hare. Couldn't get a disposal. Parker. Can't afford to panic. Jones. Marks on centre wing. He's generally a good kick. Harvey. Presents in space. The defence is disorganised. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Horner.
When one tackle just won't do.
Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Free with the tap. Horner. That could prove costly.
He was taken high and should go back and have a shot from here.
Can anyone take a mark? Umraz tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Free. He's off. The kick was centimetre perfect. Bianco chips to half-back. The Hawks moving the ball well. Can he find a teammate? McCabe in the clear. His field kicking is normally first rate. Got to go now. That'll work. Felt the pressure there. That's a bit of a waste. Hacking it forward. Perez. We've seen that before. Carbone. You asked for it. You got it. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. The two big men do battle. Parker. It's a tough game. He's made a hot start to this match. Bleckenden. The Dogs showing some good signs early. The kick is precise. O'Hare. Drage. Ramsden is calm in a crisis. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Free. They're running up the stat sheet. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Free. Wins the hit out. Florenka throws it on the boot. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Perez stripped of it. Umraz. Ryan gives the handball away. They've put themselves under pressure, showing real strength. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Dalton with a chance to run. Probing ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Doesn't often waste it. Winder clears the area. Attracted a crowd. They've bottled it up. The two big men do battle. O'Hare swoops. Jones free. Had some assistance. Parker. Carbone wins the contest hands down. The Dogs look well drilled. Punched away. Ryan puts his head over it. He's hit up the lead. Towards the boundary line. Brown has found some space. Careful ball movement. Morrison can keep it moving. The Hawks are out of trouble. Good use of hands. Brown. Horner. Dangerous to leave on his own. Poor disposal keeps letting them down. Jones. They keep coming. Can they beat them back to goal? Has to be clean. Desperate defence. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Honours the lead. Clever kick. They're moving the footy well here. Brown under pressure. He's so good in close. Hill kicks laterally. Bianco. Horner. Delightfully done. Getting their handball game going. Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders. Free. Jones. That's not ideal. Quality delivery by foot. What's he got on offer? Looking to get it down there quickly. Ryan makes good contact. No easy exit. I think that was just a poor kick, but he's been penalised for insufficient intent.
He's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away, blindsided, on his wrong foot.
Tries to bend this one back, but not enough.
They really should be further in front. They've had so much of the play.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Can they get it forward this time? Good work rate. The Hawks should be able to clear now. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. O'Hare. Bianco leads his opponent. Greaves takes the hand pass. McLaughlin all alone in the centre square. Hill to Classy all on his own. That's a useful ball. The Dogs have been caught napping.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
No trouble at all.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Hawks have opened their account. Free, the winner there. O'Hare looking to hit up the short option. Good penetration on the kick. Ryan wins it back. Great mark. Tidy ball. 1 quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
There's obviously not a great deal on the highlights reel, but the tackling from both sides has really stood out. Everyone out there understands the importance of exerting great pressure. The more you do that, the more chance there is that your opposition will crack. Keeping it up for 4 quarters is the key.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. The big men fly. Florenka, Parker, farms it out. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Free, showing his skills. Crunching tackle.
The Hawks are losing the clearances, but they're still in front on the scoreboard. If they can start winning more clearances, look out.
Free with a deft tap. Parker, Bourne. Some people can't kick that far. Winder on a lead. Great play. Well played. Heads for full forward. Ryan got a fist in. Jones throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Dogs in front now. Punch clear. Florenka runs onto it and can drive them into attack.
Push in the back. He's leading all comers for disposals.
Alarm bells are ringing. Looking to extend this margin. Jones, that's good work rate. Winder is in a better position. He's had little impact so far. Superb kick.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
He's been quiet today, but he can make amends with a goal. He's found the post instead.
He might as well have drop-kicked it.
He's off. He's been busy so far. Greaves makes position. Brown got to get it on quickly. Can he impose himself on the match? He just dropped it. McDonald, he's set upon. The umpire whistles for a ball up. McCabe wins it down. Dalton on the same page as his ruck. Bianco,
Neither side able to clear the footy.
Free,
Could do this with his eyes closed.
Bianco, Brown. That's an impressive mark.
What's he got on offer?
The Hawks haven't been inside 50 for a while. Strom wins a hard ball. Manages to find a teammate.
They've opened them up here.
Searching kick.
Punched that like he meant it.
Kicks to space. Greaves. It's a hot footy.
The fans will be happy to see this.
It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close.
Same old, same old.
Bianco. Greaves. He's wrapped up.
He's drawn a crowd.
They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Free
Has had his measure today.
Florenka. Morrison gets to it first. McCabe. Look at the space he's got to work with. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Hasn't seen a lot of it.
Strom
Takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Florenka with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's a strong mark. Normally delivers. Carbone has got loose. He's been quiet. Good thinking and good execution too. Crosses the paint. It's a poor inside 50. Takes the short option. What can they muster from the back half? Dalton working hard and being rewarded. Well done. They could almost have raffled it. Careful with the kick. McLaughlin has charged into space. McDonald.
DeClaze
Has a vice-like grip. This ought to end in a goal. Golden opportunity here.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
That's a quality finish. He's a beautiful kick at goal when his confidence is up.
That's a fourth lead change. Free wins it out of the centre. Bianco dishes it off. Brown
can run and carry.
Who will stand under that? None of them could stop him. He read it superbly.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He's given it a tug and missed.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Looking for a quick transition.
Byron
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
Florenka working hard and presenting well. Ryan cuts it off.
Well-weighted kick.
Who's front and centre? Free.
He'll feel that one. That's commitment to the cause.
Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Free. Gets his hand to it. Parker. Pearson getting involved.
It's not a fair fight.
We will do it all again. Henry wins it down. Bianco.
One behind only.
There's 5 points gone begging.
He's off. Byron presents in space. Good-looking kick. Daring run out of defence. Throws it on the boot. In no man's land. Probing ball. Brown marks. Will he go the bomb?
They've got a problem now. Golden opportunity here.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
They're doing plenty right, just not putting it on the scoreboard.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Byron marks in the back pocket, and they're away. Can he hit a target?
That's careless kicking.
Forward they go again. DeClassy couldn't hold it under pressure. Parker. Deere making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Harvey. Henry in the centre square.
He's been set a task.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Free. Punches it out of the ruck. O'Hare. Parker. Good build-up.
They have absolutely spifflicated him.
We've got another stoppage. Henry looking for territory. McGuinness.
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure. Free with a deft tap. He'll be sore in the morning.
The Dogs haven't been efficient enough with ball in hand. They've had much more of the footy, but they still trail.
Rucks go at it. Bianco. McGuinness under pressure. They've given it back. Bleckenden to no one in particular. They're playing for keeps. Can he find a teammate? Hill. He's gone. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Henry affects the turnover. Anderson. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No. He's missed.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
He's off. His field kicking is normally first rate. Byron works hard to present. He's hit up the lead. Sacks picking their way through. Have they weathered the storm?
Neat little worm burner.
Bourne can keep it moving. That's skillful. The Dogs are out of trouble. Parker has found some space. Winder running in support. This is good ball movement. Hughes, they're building something dangerous here. Unable to get it inside 50. The kick is precise.
What's he got on offer? Horner has pushed up.
Blasts away. Free.
Takes an excellent grab. That's well played.
He might have thought about the corridor. He stopped in his tracks. Just shoveled it out.
Drage. They are tackling machines today.
Goes laterally. Loose ball on centre wing. Handballs it to nobody. Doesn't often waste it. Hughes doing what he does best. McLaughlin. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? McCabe.
Not a great kick. Quick snap is off target.
It's no coincidence that the team that kicks better at goal generally wins the game.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Quality delivery by foot. Good work rate. Parker.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Sacks. Dangerous to leave on his own. Jones. All on his own. Bleckenden with a chance to run. Clever kick. Can't hang on under close attention.
Drage. Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Henry showing his skills. McGuinness. Was that a throw? Parker accepted the invitation. Honours the lead. Lowers the eyes. Ryan might go for a run. A chance to clear now. Solid tackle. Gets the kick away. Bouncing ball. Dalton. The Dogs guarding the corridor. Well played. Good disciplined defence. Pearson. He doesn't waste many.
He's been industrious.
Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. They've put themselves under pressure. McGuinness marks on centre wing. looking to extend this margin. McLaughlin.
Taken to ground.
He's besieged.
They're tackling with great intent.
The two big men do battle. Anderson. Dalton. Conservative kick.
He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
Towards full forward.
Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition. Tidy ball.
They're moving the footy well here. The Dogs.
Might be about to start something. The kick was centimetre perfect.
Strom. The Hawks have won it back. Ramsden. He's run into trouble.
Just had to get it out.
He's lost it. Bleckenden. Onto it in a flash.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They're tackling with venom today.
Free with a deft tap. Jones. Pearson normally delivers. Free. He's been busy so far.
Decides to go.
They've opened them up here. Just has to hit a target. Pearson wins it back. Great mark. That's good vision. Manages to find a teammate. Careful ball movement. Bleckenden on a lead.
Drage
makes position. Searching kick. O'Hare.
What's he got on offer?
He still found a way. Winder navigated the traffic.
Drage.
Punched away. Perez. Ryan lays it off. The Hawks can build something here. Greaves. McDonald out wide with the kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. McGuinness.
They've had the better of the contest to this point.
Bleckenden desperate to win it back. He just keeps racking up disposals. He ran into a brick wall.
No way through there, and they'll reset.
Free with a deft tap. O'Hare. The umpire says he had no prior.
Henry
punches it out of the ruck. Dalton. Greaves. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning.
Drage showing some pace.
Crunching tackle. The pressure is relentless.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Parker. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Neither side able to clear the footy. Henry.
Got his palm to it. Got to get rid of it. O'Hare. Good tackle.
We haven't seen many goals here, but what we have seen is two very disciplined, hard-working sides refusing to give an inch.
Free. Wins the tap. Bleckenden. Can they catch them out on the turnover?
Hacking it forward.
Anyone's ball. Byron gathers. He's so clean with the footy. Thumped away. It's a tough game. Good vision there. Terrific tackle. Kicks to space. And the natives are restless as the halftime siren sounds here. This hasn't gone to plan so far.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Dogs have had more ball, but they've had fewer inside 50s, suggesting that they're over-possessing the footy. That's partly due to the pressure the opposition's applying, of course, but they'd be well served to get the footy inside 50 quicker and give their forwards a better chance.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Big clearance to win here. Bleckenden manages to get off a handball. Free can send them into attack.
Who's got the wheels?
Jones comes free in the tackle. Greaves gets there first. They'll sweep this ball forward, out of the congestion. That's a bit of a waste. Free. They're a big chance here. McGuinness drops into the hole and cuts that one off. He's normally good on his non-preferred. McDonald working hard and presenting well. Ryan feeling the heat. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Free gets his hand to it. O'Hare. Bleckenden. Perez in the right spot at the right time.
I think that was just a poor kick, but he's been penalised for insufficient intent.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation. This would give him a shot of confidence.
He goes with the banana, and he's kicked it beautifully.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
This is a ding-dong battle. Both sides unrelenting in their attack on the footy. They have a good understanding, those two. They could be in front in a minute. The Dogs moving the ball well. That'll work. Jones takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing.
Henry. He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Anderson, Morrison. The Hawks are good with their hands.
They're keeping the ball well. Neat little worm burner.
This ought to end in a goal.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
He can put them in front. Sadly, he's astray.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Byron presents in space. Good-looking kick. The Dogs having a great patch. Byron, they'll contest in the centre square. Winder, he's caught. Takes the short option.
Decides to go.
Harvey has got loose. He's been quiet. Who's front and centre? Look at him go. Doesn't often waste it. No one can mark. Bourne swoops. Panicked under pressure. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. And they're away. Horner working hard and being rewarded. Anderson has found some space. He hasn't been himself today. Not good footy there. Can they get another one?
They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work. Henry pushing and paid.
He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Hill, the Dogs have denied them the corridor. The kick is precise. Ramsden, here's real danger now. The Hawks haven't been inside 50 for a while. Good thinking and good execution too.
He's been inaccurate so far today, but he can make amends here.
Can he put them in front? Not with that he can't. He's kicked it into the behind post. No time like the present.
Strom works hard to present. Can he find a teammate? Florenka
pushes into space and receives the footy.
Bourne, that's good work rate. Sachs
in the clear on centre wing.
Probing ball. Quality delivery by foot. Going for territory.
It's amounted to nothing.
Dalton is folded back. Greaves all on his own. Hill dangerous to leave on his own. He doesn't waste many. Ramsden, Morrison. They've picked their way through. De Classy drops into the hole and marks. Strom.
We've seen that before. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Looking for a quick transition. That's well played.
Good work rate. Clever kick. Winder can keep it moving. His field kicking is normally first rate. The Dogs are out of trouble. Carbone has charged into space. He's hit up the lead. Through the centre square he goes. Penetrating ball. McDonald wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Anderson with a chance to run. He's had little impact so far. Foot race on the wing. Bleckenden blasts away. Henry clears the area. Ryan only knows one way.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Henry, a rare win.
Florenka leading from the front.
Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
Dalton, De Classy in the centre square. Hill, McCabe, Marks. Will he go the bomb? McGuinness throws it on the boot. Strom
is proving hard to pass.
Racing. Bleckenden doesn't want to turn it over there. He's generally a good kick.
Punched that like he meant it.
That's a bruising tackle. Keeps it low. Closed him down.
You have to be tough to play this game.
It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close.
Henry
with a deft tap. McGuinness harassed into an error. Greaves.
In the back is the call. What's he got on offer? Well-weighted kick. They've forgotten about him, and he might make them pay.
Carbone needs a good decision. Florenka. Graham just shoveled it out.
Bourne looking to hit up the short option.
Well played.
That's a useful ball.
Spills the mark.
Drage.
Bleckenden. Stripped of the footy.
Pokes it into the pocket.
Ryan heads them off at the pass. Searching kick.
Henry
in the clear.
The Hawks might be about to start something.
That's a good option, and this looks promising.
Deere marks again. His contested marking is superb. Tidy ball.
McGuinness has found some space. Ramsden commands the footy.
They'll be back in front if he can nail it.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Hawks with their noses in front. Free, showing his skills.
He's copped some of his own medicine. They're tackling with great intent.
Important clearance here. That has to hurt.
Free, Bourne. He's only had the one inside 50. Winder on a lead. They've got them on the overlap.
Hits the deck. Missed opportunity.
Drage. The kick was centimetre perfect.
Greaves makes position. Slick hands. Ryan. This is good ball movement. Bianco
can run and gun.
McGuinness. Hill. Morrison.
What can he do with it?
Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Thought his way through it. Honours the lead. Spearing pass. They're moving the footy well here. O'Hare, normally creative. Graham, all alone in the centre square. Good build-up. Felt the pressure there. Carbone, Marks. That's hard to stop.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
No trouble at all.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Jones, that sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute.
They've opened them up here.
Bourne delivers to centre half forward. Manages to find a teammate. It's hard to defend ball movement like this. The defence is disorganised. Absorbs the pressure.
They have absolutely spifflicated him. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. Free, just for something different.
Carbone, it's a desperate tackle.
The Hawks are defending grimly. Free is teaching him a lesson.
Jones, quick snap, and that's a goal.
That set play worked a treat, but at the same time, their opponents were generous in allowing it.
The Dogs are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Free has been dominant in the ruck. O'Hare. He's kicked it the wrong way.
Poor disposal keeps letting them down.
Delivers it inside 50. Umraz showing why he's such a good defender. Henry. Careful ball movement. Dalton working hard and presenting well. Brown hacking it forward. McCabe. He's wrapped up. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Greaves. Gives it everything. O'Hare intercepts.
He's been industrious.
McGuinness making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Drage. Graham. He's under close attention.
That's commitment to the cause. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Free
Continues to have his way.
Parker. O'Hare. He's lost possession. Clean pickup. This should end in a shot at goal.
Carboni!
He's taken a beauty. Can he impose himself on the match? You can't question his commitment.
A goal either way would make a big difference coming up to three-quarter time.
Big clearance to win here. McGuinness. The Hawks under great pressure.
They're tackling with venom today.
Ramsden slaps it out. Anderson onto it. Bianco. Horner running in support. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Free.
This is getting monotonous.
Jones met solidly.
Attracted a crowd.
It's a stoppage-heavy game at the moment.
They're close on the ladder, these sides, and this game is reflecting that. They're very evenly matched.
Winder.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has.
It's not for nothing the third quarter is known as the premiership quarter.
The Dogs.
By 13.
Free.
Could do this with his eyes closed.
O'Hare. Bourne. Feeling the heat. Gets a kick away. Anderson. Desperate to win it back. Hill. Working hard and being rewarded. He doesn't waste many. Alarm bells are ringing. DeClassy. Brown.
It hasn't quite got the wheels.
It's amounted to nothing. That's skillful. This might well cost them a goal. Brown is released by the handball. He's put it through.
That can be really deflating. All that hard work and you cough up a goal you really didn't have to.
That was a huge goal in the shadows of three-quarter time. Ramsden palms it down. Florenka. Bianco leads his opponent. He's lost it. Jones. Byron. The Hawks guarding the corridor. Who's front and centre? Drage. Not a lot of space to work with. The umpire will have it. Free.
He's worth his weight in gold.
Jones. He's caught.
Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Free has had his measure today. O'Hare. McLaughlin runs onto it. Ramsden getting involved.
This would give them some real belief going into three-quarter time.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
They're duking it out, these two. More lead changes in that quarter, and this is anyone's game. Time to check in with Gary.
The Hawks are hanging tough, but they've made this a lot harder for themselves than it needed to be because their skills have consistently let them down. They really ought to be leading this match, if we're being honest. You can cop a loss if the opposition is simply better and you've given yourselves the best chance, but the one thing you must never do is beat yourselves, and they're in great danger of doing that as it stands.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Free is giving him a bath.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
And we will do it all again. Free wins it. Florenka. Jones kicks to space.
Gday.
Dangerous to leave on his own. Looking to get it down there quickly. Punched away. Carbone displaying great endeavour. Bourne snares the loose ball. He's besieged. No one deserves to lose. It's been a tremendous contest. Good ruck work. O'Hare managed to get out despite the tackle. Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Quality delivery by foot. The kick is precise. And they're away. McLaughlin works hard to present. The Hawks are out of trouble. Dalton can keep it moving. Bianco
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
Hill. His field kicking is normally first rate. Florenka read that one like a book. Tidy ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Searching kick.
Winder on centre wing is marked.
Looking to extend this margin. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. He's had little impact so far. What can they muster from the back half? Sees an opportunity and plays on. Dalton. Probing ball. Well played. Clever handball. McLaughlin. He'll be sore in the morning. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle.
Free. It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Florenka. Bianco. Hughes is calm in a crisis. We'll have another ball up. Punch clear.
The team physios will be working overtime.
That's unusual.
Henry.
Didn't need to be asked twice. It's there!
The Dogs must respond. They've copped up 3 in a row.
You can't help but feel this one's going down to the final minute.
Henry
slaps it out. Bianco. He's set upon.
It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
Rucks go at it. O'Hare. Florenka. Free. Jones. Bourne. Looking to get this forward quickly with the advantage. Winder in the clear.
The Hawks would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Free. Got his palm to it. O'Hare. Foot race on. Who can get there first?
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Free. Looking for territory. Florenka. Jones. Squeezes the kick.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Hill.
Showing some pace.
Doesn't often waste it. Jones gets to it first.
The Dogs are winning the clearance battle, but they're struggling to parlay that into scoreboard pressure.
Henry with a deft tap. Throws it on the boot. That's well played. Wants to take the game on. Delivers it inside 50. No one could mark. Free in the right spot at the right time. DeClassy. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Hawks with a break now. Henry wins it down. McGuinness turns it over in the middle. Free. Bourne.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Carbone might fancy himself here. This ought to end in a goal.
A huge kick in the context of the match.
The definition of optimism is hoping for him to miss that. He doesn't.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Dogs have closed to within 4 points. The two big men do battle. Bianco.
They are tackling machines today.
They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Important clearance here. McGuinness comes steaming through. O'Hare
Runs onto it.
Winder can't mark. Florenka. That's an aggressive handball. This is promising.
Umraz.
With the big fist. Carbone. He's got it.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
We've got a great contest. Hope you're enjoying it at home.
Henry. A rare win.
Anderson. McGuinness.
What can he do with it?
The Dogs.
Won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. They might as well not have a ruck.
Florenka.
Bourne.
They've coughed it up. Anderson. Morrison. They're moving the footy quickly. He's normally better than that. That's poor play. Dangerous place to lose it.
Not on my watch, he says. When one tackle just won't do.
The umpire says he had no prior.
Henry. He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Bianco. The Hawks have been gallant. Can they get their noses in front?
Henry.
With the tap. McGuinness.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
Hill is the man on the spot, and he's marked. Desperate defence. Gets his kick despite the heat. The Hawks looking dangerous. Morrison has floated forward. The defence is disorganised. He would have fancied his chances from there. De Classy, he's struggled to make an impact to this point. That's a bit of a waste. Pearson honours the lead. Slick hands. Florenka,
he's leading all comers for disposals.
Bianco says thank you very much. Who's at home? Good disciplined defence.
Big tackle laid.
Byron had some assistance. O'Hare. The Dogs having a great patch. Conservative kick. Harvey just shoveled it out.
Drage.
This will be their first entry for a while. Carbone is in the clear and marks uncontested. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. You have to be tough to play this game. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Free gets his hand to it. Florenka has turned it on today. He's kicked a goal.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The Dogs by 8. The big men fly. Anderson, McGuinness. Here's a chance to get it forward. Dalton farms it out.
They've worked it well. What's he got on offer? That's a poor strike.
Byron
doing what he does best. Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition. The kick was centimetre perfect.
The Dogs are finishing with a wet sail. They're moving the footy well here. Good work rate. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Bourne with a chance to run. He's hit up the lead. Goes long. Dalton making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Winder. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. That's skillful. And they're away.
Not wanting to bomb to a contest.
Dalton working hard and being rewarded. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Normally delivers. Free. Spoils. McLaughlin just had to get it out. Hill. He's been quiet. This is good ball movement.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
That won't be a goal. It might not even score. No, it has scored, but a disappointing result all the same.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Rayson to bring it in. Strom has found some space. Can they get something going? No one can mark. Hughes, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Morrison lays it off. Perez hasn't seen a lot of it. Jones gets there first. Takes him high. Spearing pass. Free goes without it. Winder dishes it off. Florenka, can he find a teammate? The Dogs moving the ball well. O'Hare, Drage. The pickup is superb. Carbone, Florenka out of the congestion. Winder, they're running up the stat sheet. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
He's generally a good kick. Ryan works hard to present. Horner kicks to space. Morrison all on his own. Takes the logical option. Umraz getting involved. Ramsden with an opportunity. Brown is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement. Good kick. Who's front and centre?
Disciplined defence called for and provided.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Rayson brings it back in. Strom can keep it moving. A chance to clear now. The Dogs are out of trouble. Graham has got loose. Well played. Winder. O'Hare can run with the footy. Good build-up. Florenka. This deserves a goal. Dalton is racking up spoils. Dealt with the pressure. Ryan loves the hard stuff. McDonald made that ball his. They could be vulnerable here. O'Hare. Clever kick. Drage has it within range. Great play. They've got a problem now. Can he finish it off?
If he kicks this, that's just about the game.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Not many tip this result. Henry wins it out of the centre. Anderson. Dalton needs to be quick.
I've liked his game today.
Good thinking and good execution too. DeClassy
Couldn't reel it in. He's drawn a crowd.
The umpire will have it. Henry smashes it out of there. McGuinness. Boot, ball, goal!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Neither side deserves to lose. This has been a titanic struggle. Good ruck work and good roving too. Parker. Anderson gathers. He's besieged.
No leniency from the umpire there.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Ryan will bail his team out again. And they're away. Dalton tries a safe ball. That's well played. Searching kick. Quality delivery by foot. McCabe. This is good footy.
It's become a game of keepings off.
Ramsden. A goal would put them in front. Cometh the hour, cometh the man.
He stood up to the pressure and stared the moment down. Now, can they hang on?
It's a very good time to hit the front. Henry with a deft tap. McGuinness. He'll be sore in the morning. The Hawks trying desperately to hang on. Free, showing his skills. Jones. Bourne.
They are hunting the ball carrier. They cannot keep him quiet.
Hughes. Going for territory. Brown clears the area. Foot race on the wing.
Not much he could have done there.
Good ruck work. McGuinness. Dalton. Greaves. Knew where the help was. Brown. Henry. Thought his way through it. DeClassy. Marks. Will he go the bomb? Ramsden on a lead.
This to seal it.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Strom with a chance to relieve the pressure. Winder has charged into space. Bourne. That's good work rate. Rayson couldn't burst through. Winder takes the short option. Hughes. It's a tough game.
So many lead changes today. Is there time for one more? The Hawks have won a classic. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
What a game of football. We saw a number of lead changes and momentum shifts The standard of play was very high, and I think everyone's leaving with a feeling of having been thoroughly entertained. If only all matches were this engrossing.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Huff.
Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.